Hmm.
What's up, YouTube? I feel like I say this in like every damn video that I make, but I don't really know kind of like what to talk about or start this combo on, but I don't know. I'm kind of like freaking out a little bit. My cat, I've had him for 6, 7 years, somewhere around there. I'd say probably around 6. And I was petting him the other day, and I know nobody really cares about this, but he had he has these like lumps, like right here, somewhere right around there on the bottom of his chin, and I'm kind of scared, nervous a little bit, because like, I don't know, it doesn't really matter what animal it is, like, it's sad to lose, like, a good friend of yours, Like, that motherfucker has been closer to me than, like, anybody I've had in my life. I mean, like, he has, like, stuck it out longer with me. I mean, obviously kind of forced, but he has stuck it out longer with me than anybody else. And I'm kind of nervous that this is kind of like a sign that he's getting close to his end. I don't like that. And, one of my other videos, I had talked about how, I wanted to be rich enough one day to just have a nice truck and a little plot of land and just to be able to kind of enjoy life a little bit. But any amount of money I'd have right now, I'd spend it on this guy. Make sure he's okay and thriving, 'cause he kind of just deserves it, I took him from a place that probably would have euthanized him just like instantly instead of like spending the money to like take care of him. Kind of had him hop around a lot, just kind of like myself for most of his life, and finally he's at a good place in life where he's able to just relax and kind of like not really have to worry about what's next and where he's gonna be tomorrow, and I want to keep it that way. I want him to be able to just not have to worry about what is gonna happen later in life, and I don't know. It's a bit tough having to just like think about that. And that wasn't even what I really wanted to talk about too much right now, but it's just kind of like the only thing that's on my mind. That's like this fool, the only fool that's ever just like stuck it with me through all my bullshit and what I've been going through is probably hurting right now, and I just don't want that. But it's just kind of life, Can't really pick and choose who's gonna stick around the longest and who's gonna leave the earliest, and sometimes you don't even get an option of trying to fix anything. You just gotta kind of accept what's to come and just deal with it as it lasts. And as much as I'm not rich, I'm gonna spend all my money trying to make sure this motherfucker has the good last years of his life. God, every time I pet him like right now, I can feel the lumps on the underside of his chin. It kind of scares me. I don't know. maybe I'm overreacting a little bit, but I don't know. Can't really help myself. I've been doing better though. I gotta admit. When I quit smoking weed, to change subjects, when I quit smoking weed, I started drinking a lot. And like, I'm not really a beer guy or a wine guy, so I just started drinking whiskey every night. Like, a good quarter or half bottle, like every night. And I wasn't good. It was making me more and more depressed because alcohol is a depressant. There's nothing other than that. It's literally, it will just make you more and more depressed. And that's what it was doing for me. It was just kind of making life fucking tougher and tougher and tougher. And I didn't like that. And as much as I don't want to keep smoking weed, I'd rather smoke weed than drink alcohol every night. But at the same time, I just don't want to do either, you know? I don't want to drink, I don't want to smoke, I don't want to have something to just make the night easier and trying to go to sleep faster. And it kind of sucks, you know? Like, having the ability to change, and when I come to the face of needing to change, I don't. I choose to repeat the same cycle again and again and again. I don't know. I wish I could just eat more as a vice, because I need to eat. I don't know. Life's just getting weird. I mean, there's never been a time where it hasn't, but I don't know. Right now is this like period of transition that's just more difficult than I'd expect. Like, it just, I don't know, life's beating me. A little too hard, in my opinion. But I keep kicking, keep taking a step forward, and 2 steps forward, 1 step back, again and again and again. And it's pissing me off a little bit. I know I have it within me to change for the better, not for any particular sake or anybody in particular, but just for my sake, you know? Just for, like, who I want to be in the future. I just don't do anything. I fall into old habits and old vices that just grab onto me. And I like to think about that quote. I can't remember who said it, but it's like, I can't remember the exact quote perfectly. It was like, the chains of addiction are too weak to be felt until they're too strong to be broken. And that kind of gets me a lot, because like, I can feel the chains of addiction and all this bullshit just kind of like holding me back, and it's like, I can feel them growing stronger and stronger every day. The more and more I do the things that I don't want to do, and yet I willingly don't change. I willingly acknowledge the fact of my own faults and go, it's just who I am. But who you are is who you continue to be, not who you choose to be. And I continue to be a person that I don't want to be. And it's tough, you know? Like, it's tough just thinking about how I could change everything about my life. And I don't. I don't change a damn fucking thing. I hate that. I don't know. Hope that one day I change for the better and drastically. But I hope that today, I choose to take the first step in becoming a better me. I don't know. I hope you take that step too. Not to hope for the future that doesn't exist, but to hope for the now to become a better person. One day I will be. I really hope. But for now, I just hope to be a better me in the moment. I don't know. This is a bad video. I couldn't really think of anything to talk about, but there you go. I hope you learned something. I hope you figure yourself out. I hope you forgive who you think you are and acknowledge the person that you could be. I hope I do the same for me. Love you guys. Deuces.